What's going on? Out here for another Vituscan with the clampers. That's a 4x trip. Gonna learn a little history. We're going out to Ballarat. People say, where the heck is Ballarat? What's the closest city by there? There isn't one for miles. I just stopped because I saw these monuments here. This one was from May of 2008. And I was at that one for the Epsom Salt monorail. This is an older one from 2000, about 5 years before I got in. John and Dennis Serial's wagon routes, 1873 to 1895. I'll take some pictures, pause it, and read it at the end. Yeah, so I just want to stop, take a look at these, and start the video from here. Yeah, we're over here at these monuments, Panamint City, and that pipe on top points right up there at the, was it Ballarat?
No, Ballarat's
down here at camp.
Looking at it earlier.
But I have a picture of it, so it points right at some mine up there. They have other monuments here. All right, we are pulled up to camp, checked in. And this is camp. We're gonna set up before it gets too dark because the sun is going down. I got light and everything to set up in the dark, but I really don't want to go that route. A little easier when there's light. There's not much left, so get back to you. All right, what's going on? Cooking dinner over here. I'm gonna have a pastrami sandwich. My bread got a little smashed from my potatoes, but it's still there. Mustard. Got some pickles over here. They didn't give me very many at the deli, but hey, any amount will work. Yeah, nose is running because it's cold out here. Yeah, this guy over here, let's see what he's got going on. What do you have, Eric?
Sausage and vegetables, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeff, he already ate his.
Hey, wait, pan back over. This is my plate. I am
That's
eating
his plate.
off my
He's just
plate.
eating right here.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. I gotta go burn my pastrami sandwich. All right, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. Calling it quits. Gonna go to bed. We're gonna get up around 6 o'clock in the morning. Here in the tent, I'll show you the sweatshirt that I purchased on this trip and the goodies that we got. It's pretty cool. We're having a good time. We ate like champs. All right, I'll get back to you in the morning. All right, it's morning time. I already ate my breakfast. I just had oatmeal. It is gone. Having coffee, hanging out. Eric's gonna make himself some breakfast.
Morning.
Good morning. We're gonna go do some history. They're dedicating a plaque over here for the cemetery. We're gonna do some other history or something. Then we're gonna leave on our trek, I think at 10, something like that. So stay tuned. The sun's coming up over those mountains. Here she comes.
Early to get up early, and I still.
Well, here's the sign. We missed the dedication to it, so we didn't know where it was, and we were late. Yeah. Here's the cemetery, Ballarat. And I've camped here before on my very first Vituscan in 2009, and I left a, what was it, a Jack Daniel bottle over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Crazy. Eric's making me a second breakfast. Oatmeal wasn't enough.
Trying to take care of my sponsor, you know?
Yeah, that's a good ex-PVC right there.
Once PVC, always PVC.
Always, yeah. Sausage and eggs coming up. We are starting an adventure. We are here in the lineup. Everybody's airing down, grabbing a beer, water. Yeah. Here's the lineup. Airing down. Ready to go.
Sergeant Stripes is as straight as an arrow. And it had to be hand maintained. We're going to go through some washes.
You're going to see hand stacked rock to support through the little gullies and washes and whatnot. And where we're at now, this is the Riley town site. It was established by Edward Riley of New York in September of 1882. Now there's a little signboard, and you can get to see where the stamp mills were, where they processed the ore, put it on their freight wagons, down the road. This road actually went all the way through Kona, all the way into LA. It was a long road.
Was it a long and winding road?
To operate the mill and support the town, a water pipeline constructed that brought water in from Water Canyon, which is located over 5 miles away. That's a lot of pipe.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
The ore was finally processed, and they arrived and fired it up and promptly broke down when the water pump failed. Population of Riley had shrunk to about 16 workers shortly after the post office closed. Investors poured in over $200 million into Riley, then the town only produced $21.5 million. So they didn't make very much money in the day. The mill, named after Charles Anthony, who later filed claims in Pleasant Canyon, Panamint Mountains, is to believe that Mr. Anthony may have overseen the construction and operation of the stamp mills here. And I don't know if you guys ever seen a stamp mill operate. It's noisy, very noisy.
What?
Those are the rock crushers, right?
And
So
so
you think you
feel
could
free
hear
to
'em
take a
across
little
the
time,
valley?
listen for the car horns, and we're gonna have to go back down this road we just came up to pick up the wagon road. So walk over, enjoy it, have a good time.
Cool. Thank you,
Right on.
Cookie.
All right, we're here at this mine. We're gonna stop and do lunch. I have this pack from Stater Brothers, $9 for the sandwiches. Mayonnaise, mustard packets on the bottom, and made sure they were there. And I have some pizza Pringles, and then a little lunch dessert, honey butter biscuits. So I'll put those away, 'cause that'll be for when we get back to the truck or the rig here. Oh man, this is rough. Come in from down there, right down there. Come up, go up this little area, this little gully. Come up around this corner, then we're gonna head out right through here.
This is Snow Canyon St. George Mill, which is right here. And this St. George Mine, Gold Mine, and Saddle Mining Company Gold Miners Tramway, which you can see some of the towers for the tramway, is how they brought the ore off the top of these mountains.
To go down the canyon?
It worked from 1883 off and on till 1980.
Oh, wow.
Visible tram to the mill, also known as the Merry Christmas Mine and Snow Canyon Mine, is where all this is up here. Lead and silver. The Vandals destroyed all the mining camp in the 90s, with the exception of the superintendent's house, and that's the Minnietta cabin. And that's going to be our next stop and last stop. The silver lead deposits, the Minnietta mine, Bell Mine, as it once was known, were discovered in 1876. As much as 20 feet thick.
Oh, wow.
Think about that. That's
The vein was
20 feet thick vein. Ore bodies turned out to be exceptionally rich, with assays running as high as 200 ounces of silver per ton of rocks.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is a lot of silver.
With 50% lead, a little gold to boot. However, as the common in the area, ore bodies were seemingly ran dry. That's why they abandoned everything out here. So, and as you can tell, again, all this rock is all hand stacked. There's no concrete, no mortar. And if you look, the top chute, there's the rock crusher. The rock come down, crushed it into the bottom chute, came out the small ore chute, And we believe this little building here was where they did the assaying and then some processing. Again, we got cyanide tanks down here for washing the silver out of the ore.
Did the tram run down the canyon? Do we know?
I think it just ran from the top down here, kind of like the salt tram up around Cerro Gordo. If you guys have been up there, you guys get back up there, take a hike down one of the canyons where the tram is, or you go on YouTube because Brent, that owns Cerro Gordo, has a YouTube video where he's gone down, and it's a little too much information to put out on YouTube, I thought, but it's very interesting. But you can go down there and it's just like they walked away today. All their stuff, tools are still there, laying on the ground.
Levi's.
Yep, yeah. Brent's looking for the elusive pair of Levi's. He says, that's my fortune. And silver lead deposits, the Minia Bell mine, so most of this is silver and lead.
We saw borax too.
They brought out 200 ounces of silver per ton of rock. That's a bunch of money. That's a bunch of silver.
That's a whole lot of silver.
A lot of silver. I know I read this back there. 50% was lead. A little gold. That was kind of their plus side. Bottom whiskey. We went to a place yesterday. It was called lot of Joy Mine. But it was named after a bottle of whiskey.
Oh yeah, that's the place you want to hang out at.
Yeah, it was cool. It all ran dry. A few months later, in 1877, production was so slow, the mine was forced to close. Jack Gunn acquired the mine in 1883 and was the man who ultimately turned it around, working it for the next 32 years, continuously till 1905. Then up intermittently until 1915, harvesting $500,000 in silver and gold. The mine was worked on and off between 1916 to the late as 1991.
Wow.
91.
29 years ago. They do look nice.
With another 42,000 ounces of silver extracted by 2 miners from Trona alone. By the time the mine shut down 115 years after its discovery, over $1 million of material had been pulled out of this mountain.
And that was by that year.
Yeah, by
Those
1991.
years, which means that's millions and millions of dollars today. Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Man, by the way, I appreciate you guys letting me come down here.
Oh, no
I
worries.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
What's the name of the mine?
This is the Minietta.
Minietta.
The Minietta mine. He's making.
Yeah, we just took a side adventure.
Surprise Canyon, baby.
We're over here. There's a little bit of water running down through here. Can't really see it. I could see it, but you can definitely hear it. Surprise Canyon. There's a trailhead and you could backpack up here. There you go.
Get that on there.
Yeah. Playing the rusty trombone. Yeah, we're going to explore a little bit. Check stuff out. See anything cool? I'll get it. Yeah. Check out this little ravine. A wash. Definitely don't want to be here if there's a good rain. Down by the water. What's the name of the mine up here? Yeah, Panamint City, that's what it is. That's what one of those plaques out front of this was. Yeah, we just did like a little side trail on our own, a couple miles into this canyon. Eric was gonna do it tomorrow. I said, let's go right now. We're driving by it. Might as well. Yeah. Pretty cool. Back at camp, dinner time. Got broccoli, yellow squash, mushrooms, potatoes, ribeye steak, bone in. Oh yeah, it's gonna be delicious. With butter in there. Yeah. Everybody's hanging out by the campfire right now. Having a good time. Some people have eaten, some people are waiting. I'm still cooking. Well, I'm breaking down camp. I stayed in my 3-man Nemo. Low-C, 3-person tent. I had my REI cot. Thing's nice, got a nice little cushion on it. Then I have my Kelty Callisto 0 degree rectangle bag, synthetic. And an extra down blanket from Costco, never had to use it. Then I use my little light here for inside. What is it, Lucy light? Yeah. Gonna break down, cook breakfast, and head on out of here. Alright, here's my goodie bag. I bought this sweater, ECV Billy Holcomb 1069 Winter Vituscan 2023. Pretty cool. Ballarat, California. And they give you the book for all the history. And I got a sticker. And then my hanger for my vest. And then also the goodie that came with it, because I bought the sweater separate. Then they gave us this flag. Vituscan Missionary Billy Holcomb. The original Vituscan missionaries. Yeah. It's a pretty cool deal. Not bad. Great weekend. Alright, I'm gonna finish packing up. Maybe I'll show a picture of the flag or something. I'll have Eric hold it. Breakfast time, got my tent tore down. 2 eggs, not cooked yet. Some peppered bacon, potatoes.
Tore it down.
Yeah, tore it down. Tell you what.
Think this will fit on there?
Yeah, should. We'll find out, won't we? Alright, we are almost all packed up. I'm packed up, Jeff's packed up. Eric's just got to pick up these 2 little tables and his little chair that he got on the way up here. And his little floor mat. Put it on his rig. My truck's all packed, ready to go. Jeff's all ready to go. Beautiful weekend. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you for watching. Click the bell for notifications and all that good stuff. Share it. Leave a comment. And if we find something cool on the way home, I'll stop and record some more. But if not, you guys, it was a great weekend of 4-buying and hanging out with the boys and eating well and drinking a lot of beer. We do. All right. This was the post office, a mud hut. Crazy.
Yeah, and electricity back then too.
Yeah.
Lighting.
We'll stay in there next time. Get out of the weather. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, but some kind of military installation with radar system out here in the middle of nowhere. Saw this driving in. Wanted to get a little video of it while I was heading out. The main road and the monuments are straight ahead. We'll be on our way. Well, we stopped off over here in Randsburg. We're gonna go check out something to eat for lunch. Eric said, let's go stop at Randsburg. I was like, hey, let's go check it out. It's a nice little town. We've been here a couple times. He said he'll buy me lunch. I said, I'm in.